feel like I'm a god. Odin, 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 and this.
So what is Burning Wheel? Burning Wheel is a tabletop RPG. Again, very roleplay heavy, similar to the Fate Core system. Mostly a medieval setting. My favorite part about the Burning Wheel personally is everything factors into your beginning decisions, or what they call character burning, which is ultimately character creation. The reason they call it burning as opposed to creation is because it's constantly changing. You have things like instincts and beliefs, and once you complete a belief, you choose a new one or adjust it slightly. So again, it's very roleplay heavy, and it's really based off of your decisions. The other great thing about Burning Wheel is it's not me telling a story that you guys are kind of going through this puzzle in. It's a group of people creating a story together.
I like Burning Wheel because of the collaboration in the storytelling. Of course, there's a little bit you lose as far as shock, you know, but what you lose in shock, you gain in really, like, it feels good to have that, to know, you know, there's no secrets really between the DM and the players. You're more just, you know the story you want to tell, and you have as much fun as you can telling it, instead of waiting and not being sure if what you're doing is in service or not in service of a cohesive story.
Definitely what you're saying about the collaboration. I mean, yeah, a lot of it is, I mean, also I'm a control freak, so I like to be, you're right, but it's just the right amount of structure where it keeps you honest, right?
I'm a big fan of the dice system. I like being able to be better at things than other people, so I like that I'm supposed to be the charismatic character, so I like that I have more dice in charisma-based things than Levi, who is the combative character.
But, so it came for Celia, well, one, we needed a religious person, right? And I kept thinking about the history, right? What happens when the apocalypse happens? Like, when society as you know it, right, has been destroyed, right? What happens, right? And I took this is a very nerdy question, but I took this apocalyptic literature class, and it's all about how we make meaning out of stories. So Celia, in a way, or C, as she's now, so C has essentially faced an apocalypse, right? Her world has been turned upside down. So I was really interested with the idea of, okay, so if the world's turned upside down, what's left, right? And for Celia, you know, everything that she knew, everything that she loved about the ecclesia, about that religion, was destroyed that night, right? So I was thinking, literally, like, how can I incorporate magic for her to have a new start, right? How to live after the apocalypse.
And what a great concept would it be to be a character who's not from where the story takes place, who has no idea any of the stuff that's going on, doesn't believe in the politics, the religion, just completely out there. And I thought it was also going to be really good because at the time we talked about filming it so we could go back on it and like all that kind of stuff. So I thought it would be really cool to have a character that's exploring the world as it's being introduced to everybody else, to the audience, all 15 of you. No, so I thought it would be a really cool idea to have a character that is learning just like the audience is.
I think I took a different route for Levi, where I went on the internet and I looked at a lot of different art for medieval swordsman, or I don't remember what keywords I used, but I would look at art on Pinterest, Google image search, DeviantArt, stuff like that, and I found a couple pictures that were thematically similar, and I kind of thought to myself, what's that guy's story? Just based on what he looked like, and that's where that came from. He's a younger character than I usually play. I usually like to play a little bit older characters.
This is my first game. Yes, first game ever. Thank you.
And we're not just saying that because you can kill our characters.
Yeah, honestly, I never thought I'd DM any game, but Allie gave me my confidence. She brought me into this role-playing life a long time ago. And yeah, I figured if I was going to do it, it'd be best to do it. The other thing about the Burning Wheel I should have mentioned is the book straight up tells you don't use all the mechanics just because they're there, right? You pick and choose what you kind of want to use and what works best for your world building and story you're trying to tell.
Do not feel embarrassed about what you enjoy.
Do it. I think a lot of people spend a lot of time worrying about what other people think about them and about their hobbies. And you get to a point where, like, you just don't care. Like, I'm too old to care if people think D&D is stupid.
And don't be afraid to ask questions. I think that was a big thing for me at the beginning, especially if you're playing with, if you're like the new guy and you're playing with a bunch of people.
Highly recommend finding your own